From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Cutter Crawford. What should we keep an eye on here? All right, first pitch coming up. Here is Gleyber Torres.
Number 25, Gleyber Torres.
And we're underway.
First pitch, 7-11.
That one fouled off.
Nope.
Torres working through some struggles lately.
Hey!
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Here's a 2-2. This one in the air right field. And it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, left fielder, Riley.
Here's Riley Green. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. That one in the dirt and gets away. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
And that is in for a strike. And 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Good eye right there. Stays alive. Man at second. Outside low. And a full count now. Got him. One away. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. There's a strike. Carpenter went deep in his most recent game.
Ball, that's outside.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Runner at second here, one gone. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swing, and he popped it up. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Torres stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is foul back.
Ball.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Now the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for Detroit, Casey Mize. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Leading off, Jarren Duran. This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Batting second.
Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Roman Anthony. So up next, Roman Anthony. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there, and this one's off the billboards. Home run. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and the Red Sox jump in front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-2. Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher, and they get the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Boston, top of the second. So the Detroit Tigers are off to a good start to the season. And Singy, their record is good, but it's kind of what we expected from them.
Yeah, I think they tell you they're nowhere near satisfied with how they've done so far. They know they're viewed as favorites as one of the top teams in the league, and they want to live up to that billing. If they want to make their run to the postseason a little easier, though, I think they need to turn it up over the next month, really push to the All-Star break.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ball popped up. Lee takes it in for the out.
Batting sixth, second baseman, Colt Keith.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Next
Ball,
one is
that's
off the
outside.
plate. And that's ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Strike two.
That's
Really
out.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 away.
Batting 7, shortstop Javier Baez.
So here's Baez now. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one was indeed a strike. Still one challenge left for them.
All one.
Two down, nobody on. And that's a little
ball
bit
two.
high. 2-1.
I think he wanted that call in the open part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2.
That's
He's
ball two.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
On the ground to short. Jumps, throws. Oh, and it bounces on him at first. Can't pick it up, and the inning's still alive.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the
Batting
ball
eight,
as it
center
came out of his
fielder,
hand.
Parker
Cold
Meadows.
nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
Hey.
Parker Meadows stands in now and watches strike one. Quick move to first. Baez back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap. And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
All one.
Baez, the runner at first with 2 gone.
He's really
that's it.
tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Rafaela fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Tigers leave one. They trail here 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Danny Lee.
Number 21.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Story in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Story
that's out.
with a homer in his last game. That one ripped left field. And it's off the green monster. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first, 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez digs in now. And a big swing and a miss. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ball. That's inside.
One, 2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's the inning. A double in the inning, but they leave him. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
Ball. Inside.
Here's a high chopper. The throw to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
No. Inside.
And a strike to Gleyber. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Sets him down looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. So digging in, Riley Green struck out swinging his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. Do you remember it? Be honest. Do you remember that?
I do. I sacrificed a bracelet for it, but it was worth it.
My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that happened. Really quickly, who was your first big league hit against? Kevin Appier.
Kevin Appier. See, I wasn't ready for that. That's just wrong, man.
Two down, nobody on. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Tigers fail to make any noise. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Boston, so stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
He's
Ball,
great
that's
hitting the
it.
ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, right field. And a quick out, number one.
Up next for
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't hang on safe.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Roman Anthony. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it hits off the monster. Duran rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2. Green hurries it back in. Lead runner stops at second.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Abreu can't hold up, and that's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a nice sequence for the quick strikeout. Change speeds with each pitch, splitter, fastball splitter, and that leaves you kind of shaking your head as a hitter heading back to the dugout. Sometimes all you can do is tip your cap because unless you're guessing one of those, you're stuck in the middle, and it becomes very tough to put a good swing on.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. Wilson Contreras the opposite way. Home run number 5 on the season, and they boost their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That is the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Just misses. And that's ball 1. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
Sometimes you gotta
ball
fight
2.
to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep their remaining challenge. One down. Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman.
Here's the third
Zach
baseman,
McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. That misses the
that's
zone,
out.
and it's 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike.
That's in. Ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. That's too
Ball.
low.
Down.
Ball 3. Torkelson leads off first with 1 away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Way out front for strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball 1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Bo side leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 left for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Back here at Fenway Park. Well, Singy, he's been on a tear coming in, and we've seen much of the same dominance today. Swiftly becoming the X factor of this pitching staff.
Yeah, Boog, he's pitching like he's got the answers to the test, and the hitters miss study group.
Sends it
out.
across to first. There to beat him by an
Up
eyelash.
next for the Red Sox, second baseman.
Now, Cedar Rafaela. 0 for 1 so far. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher.
So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Stays alive. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Two down, nobody on. Chop to the left side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. The Red Sox 4 and the Tigers nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Tigers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Fought off foul. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. 1 up, 1 down.
I mean, it's fine to be patient and wait for your pitch, but if the pitcher's attacking the strike zone, you have to be ready to swing the bat. Otherwise, you're just falling behind in the count, and they can do what they want with you.
Ground ball, left side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-1. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Jake Rogers. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily. The 0-1. Fouled off left side.
Nope. Outside.
Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Throw there. Safe. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 1 for 2.
Hey!
On the ground, Durbin fires across the diamond, and Gleyber Torres retired, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tyler Holton. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Flied to right his first time. Hot shot to third. Throw on to Torkelson. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran now at the plate.
Off the plate,
Action
ball
in the
1.
pen down there. Kiter Montero, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Herter also getting ready.
Aye.
fly ball to right. Carpenter settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs.
Up
That
next
is an
for the
excellent
Red
pace.
Sox, center fielder
Roman Anthony, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, that's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
2 down, nobody on. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-0. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. Riley Green
Leading off
digs in
for
now.
Detroit, left fielder Riley Green.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Two balls, no strikes to count.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Strike one. The Tigers down by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move. Greg Weisser taking over on the mound. This is his 3rd time out this year. And now it's going to be Spencer Torkelson. This one gets away as he can't handle it behind the plate. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Carpenter, the runner at second with 1 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry.
Hey!
Oh, 0-1 now. Tap foul at the plate. First and third, 1 down. That one hammered left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 4-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Key in the box again. Takes a strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2.
Good
That's
slider
off the
down
plate.
and in
Ball
can be
two.
so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Boston's out in front, 4-1. You're watching. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brant Herter. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Movement in the bullpen. Troy Melton getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And a swing and a miss. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
On the ground to the left. Here's Keith for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Danny Lee getting ready to hit. On the ground to 3rd. In plenty of time to 1st, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quiet. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Javier Baez.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and it bangs off the monster. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now here is Parker Meadows. Right through there for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. Sit down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. outside
that
with a
ball went
breaking
out.
ball. Hard hit right side to first. That's the second out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Torres in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball there. Ripped to right. And that is that. Tigers lead 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Troy Melton. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Here's Trevor Story now.
Trevor Story.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Inside.
ball.
Yeah, the count even 1-1. Melton, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That's
Ball,
outside.
that pitch is out.
Full count now. That's towards center. Meadows has a beat on it. And there's 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ripped on a line. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Carlos.
2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Carlos Narvaez. The 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. The Red Sox back here at Fenway, ready to begin the 8th. Riley Green now at the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one pulled foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. On the ground right side into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Stepping in, Zach McKinstry.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Got the dish, looking to look.
Comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran.
Giovanni Moran.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
That's in there. The ball's 2 strikes.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a...
And that's a strikeout looking.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Keith, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair, and they trail it 4-1. Bottom of the 8th. Still stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. In the air to left center, Meadows. Under it. And there's one down. Jarren Duran, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Jarren Duran.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Torkelson. That's it out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Roman Anthony.
So up next, Roman Anthony. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
High fly ball down the left field line.
No,
And a
that's
foul
bad.
ball. 2 down, nobody on. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now, Wilyer Abreu. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in Boston, we go to the 9th. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. And that one hammered. And it's off the Green Monster. And a good start to the inning.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Parker Meadows.
Hey!
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
There's the strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Ball.
Off
That's
the plate
inside.
inside. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Out to short, Lee. There's one. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks.